one microphone that shouldn't be in frame, one dodgy Christmas jumper, one business attire hat, one quote from a famous person, one like, one comment. Everyone knows the rules. Let's get it. We have crushed Gears of War 5 down to a Gears 5 pancake. We have deflated it and stepped on it as a community, and we have said no, we do not like Gears 5. However, today I want to pump a little bit of air back into that game, and I want to give you at least 10 things I find positive about Gears 5. During the videos, the content and you want to see more, there are ways to support in the description of this video. Thank you for taking the time to consider it. 1. The smoke grenade. The smoke grenade used to just be a piece of equipment that would either knock you all the way down the stairs or sort of just lag your frame rate on Xbox 360 Gears of War 1. We've had some different iterations of the smoke grenade, but right now I think we've landed on a really good one. Right now it explodes on impact. This allows you to get some really interesting smoke angles and also smoke off certain blocks and strong viewpoints that might be causing you a problem, or it can just help you get out of a sticky situation. There are many things you can do with a smoke grenade, and I think it's been a really good and enjoyable change. 2. The Nasha. The Nasha, for me, has been one of the most consistent guns. I might have my own personal take that the gib range is ever so slightly too large, but we have to hand it to the game. The Nasha still feels fun. No longer is it a two-shot down cannon. It is very consistent in my opinion when you're in that correct range. Hit markers that show what kind of pattern you hit on the player to really know how many shots you landed on the guy. Explosion after explosion of bodies, pushing people with a shotgun and killing people with a shotgun. Whether you like the balance of the game or not, we have to all admit, hand on heart, that the Nasha is still fun to use and we all love a bit of shotgun action. 3. Graphics. We have to hand it to the game. The game looks visually very good. Whether, again, the art style is too light, too dark, too happy-go-lucky, too gritty, whatever your viewpoint may be, the graphics on a fundamental and technical level do look very good. It's got some of the best in-game graphics that I have personally seen, and that's coming from somebody that plays a lot of variety of games on the PC. Gears of War 5 does look a very stunning game when everything is cranked up. 4. Executions. Executions didn't used to be my favourite thing, but to be honest, I will find myself now when I have the opportunity in a multiplayer match to go ahead and execute a player. There are many executions, from the throw of the breaker mace to a whole host of other executions, and honestly, they are very good. I'm glad they're in the game, I'm glad they stuck with them, and I'm glad they keep expanding the amount of executions in game. 5. Custom games. Custom games are back in Gears 5. Custom games allow you to play a game with a group of people online and change the settings up to how you feel you want the game to be played. What's so great about these custom games is the naming ability of the lobby. You can go ahead and change the name of the lobby to anything you want. This way you can showcase your lobby. Is it shotgun only? Is it no captures? Is it MLG sweat playlist? Is it a sniper match? Is it Lancer practice? Is it grenade only, boom shot only? Whatever the mode is, we have an ability to create a custom game, play online with people, and customize that name of the game to really help find a niche community that maybe wants to play that same mode as us. 6. There are many great things. Crossplay and accessibility are definitely one of them. The ability to play the game across multiple platforms and still be connected with your friends, I will admit, is not a brand new feature, but it's a feature that is very useful to me. I currently play on the Game Pass on the PC. Some people play on the Xbox, some people play on Steam, some people have purchased the game, some people have downloaded the game. There are multiple ways to get into Gears 5, and again, I think that is a good thing. Also, this falls under accessibility. The game is more accessible. We also have different tools such as single stick movement, colorblind options, and a whole host of accessibility options that allow more people to play and enjoy Gears of War. 7. Content. This game has got so much content. Now, you might not like the content, you might think the content could be better, but we have to hand it to Gears 5. It does have a lot of content. A fully fledged campaign, a fully fledged online multiplayer. One thing that this game has really excelled at, there are a whole host of events, there are base multiplayer games, there are esports type games, there are PvE mode games, there are games that are there to welcome more casual players, there are arcade games with different skill sets, there's a fully fledged campaign, fully fledged multiplayer, there is an online esports ladder, there is so much content in this game. 8. Customization, a hot topic. You might not like the customization, you might wish there was more customization or different customization, but the fact is there is a lot of customization in the game, from being able to display your banner as MVP, change what mark appears on people's heads, the skin you use, the skins for different guns, expressions you can do in game, the voice lines, the blood sprays that you can change. There is a lot of customization in the game for somebody that loves Gears 5 and wants to express themselves. Could that customization be a different price? Could it be grittier? Could it be a different theme? Yeah, of course. But there is a lot of customization in this game, and that's something we can't look past. 9. The ally system for friends. A small change, and it might not seem like much to most people. The ally system is a way to recognise that you and your friends play Gears a lot together. As you rank up, you will earn XP for the people you play with. This currently goes from ranks 1 to 5. This is just a small way that encourages maybe playing as a friend, getting your friends online, and again is just trying to help the player base grow. 10. This one might be a little bit more personal to me, however the developers are very transparent, at least some of them. For me, Ryan has been very good with the Gears franchise, and a lot of the points I've fired at him have been answered unbelievably openly and honestly. He's taken evenings out of his time to sit down and respond very openly, candidly, fairly to critique and criticism that I have thrown at the franchise. Most developers would ignore it, shout you down, really just go into hiding. But Ryan faced it head on, and it made me earn a lot of respect for him as a developer. I didn't know anything about Ryan going into this. I didn't really even know he was part of the team. I didn't really play much Gears 4. So I just kind of made the video and threw the criticism out there, and Ryan sort of stepped up to the plate and was really open and honest, and has since had many discussions back and forth with me about the game. There are many complicated terms and videos and critiques and stuff that I've thrown at him, and from my experience he's answered them all fairly, honestly, and also it's just frequent. It's not like he goes into hiding. He's always active on Twitter, and the developer to me has been a very big positive. I think one of the reasons I stuck with Path of Exile for so long is GGG as a team are unbelievably honest, fast and quick in their replies on Reddit and Twitter. And yes, the coalition as a whole could be a damn lot better at doing that, but certain developers in the team and certain people in the team, for me at least, have been very transparent, honest, and that is something that has helped me stick with the game. So there we have it. 10 quick points about Gears 5, why I like them and why I keep playing. The reason I decided to make this video was there's been a lot of negativity around the game. From my perspective, I've been putting it out, other people have been putting it out. There's been a lot of abuse back and forth between devs, content creators, fans getting at each other's throats about balance. I felt like it needed a little bit of positivity. There are loads of other stuff I could have put in this video as positives for the game, but I want you to know that when I'm critiquing the game, it's coming from a place and from a person that does enjoy the franchise. Like, I've played it every night this week. It's not a game that I'm not playing. I'm still actively playing it and I'm enjoying it. So when I put the critical type of videos out and the sort of more heavy hitting videos, it's not that I think I'm special and I need everybody to listen to me. And it's not that I think my opinion's right. It's just that I really like the franchise and I think it could be a lot better. There's a lot of ideas I have that I think could improve the franchise. But I just wanted to balance it out with a little bit of positivity. Because listen, Gears 5 isn't the worst game I've ever played. I know in that video I said it's the worst game I've ever played, don't touch it with a barge pole, and probably at that moment in time it was. It really did. It did kick me in the teeth when I went to play that game because I was expecting so much and I got so little back. The game is slowly improving. The game has improved over time. Now, it's nowhere near perfect and it's nowhere near the greatest game ever. But it's certainly, I would say, honestly, hand on heart, not the worst Gears game I've ever played. At launch, yes, it was. Right now, I think a lot of my issues just stem from a small player base, like I can't play Execution. If we put all that aside, I still enjoy the game and I still play it. So when people come on my videos and they go, oh, why are you still playing the game? Why are you still making videos if you hate it so much? I don't hate the game. I still enjoy the game. There are still many positives about Gears 5. And I just wanted to share a few of them. Let me know in the comments below one thing that you enjoy about Gears 5. It doesn't have to be anything major, just a small thing. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment if you want to go one step further. One comment, one like, everyone knows the rules. Have a wonderful evening. Back to the regular scheduled programming. And hopefully the content will continue and you will continue to enjoy it. Thanks very much.